Here we go.
Hello, everybody. Hi, JJ.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing good. It's snowing here.
It's snowing here too, so
Yeah.
perfect. Tyler's liking it.
Yeah.
So, hi, everybody. I'm Teri at Holding Your Space, and this is JJ from Tutas Speaks. So, welcome, welcome. Hi, Annie Bear, Fogo Pogo. How are you? Oh, you just finished knitting a giant blanket and now knitting a moon pillow. Wow.
Nice.
Talent. Yeah. Hey, Laura, how are you? Yeah, back so soon, right?
Look, she has a bee. We were just talking about bees.
Oh
Like a
my
whole bee.
gosh.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Leah. You've got snow there too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're going to have snow next week too.
Yeah.
Um,
This will be for like I think we're getting a couple inches like every day, which is nice because we didn't have any snow on the ground.
wow. And then how will you have like a lot of snow then?
No, we don't really get a lot of snow here. Um, when we moved here like 2 years ago, it would snow, and we'd be so excited, and then it would be like gone the next day.
Yeah. Hey, Paisley. We um we get snow and then we get spring for 2 weeks, and then we get really hot summers and
Yeah,
we get everything, but yeah. Oh, Pogo Pogo, you just bought yourself a bee pendant. Yeah,
nice.
nice. That's cool. Ember Glows Bright. Whoa, I love your name.
Hmm.
That's awesome. Hello, hello. Um, yeah, so we were talking backstage in hair and
In the
makeup.
green room.
Oh, no, I don't have a greenhouse, Annie Bear. I don't have, a green thumb, though I do have a lot of, house plants, but outdoors, not in this climate. I did when
Yeah.
I lived in Florida, but not here. Yeah.
My husband, he got me like the best Christmas gifts. Like he did such a good job, and he got me like these two plants for the house, and I'm like, I'm gonna have so much fun slowly killing this.
Right?
Yeah,
I
not on
have
purpose.
I
Yeah.
have really easy plants, like
Yeah.
airplane plants and
Mm.
aloe
Oh,
and things
cool.
like that. So,
Mm.
they're easy plants. They're not, you know, they're nothing that,
Mhm.
I can get too bad. Yeah. Yeah, roof. Yeah. Um, but anyway, so we were talking about bees being
Yeah.
important and just some of the stuff that we kinda channeled this week about today. And, um
Thank you, Leah.
Leah, JJ won't let you kill your plants. I'll
Yeah.
remind you.
Leah, you were the one that was like, "Water your plants," right? And I did.
They look really good behind
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
one
they
in
look
the white, I
beautiful.
had to, like, cut all the way back because it was really dead, so
Um,
I doubt that one's gonna live, but that's okay.
yeah.
Rest in peace.
Oh, Miss Charlotte's here. Hey, Miss Charlotte, how are you doing? With your bees on. Yeah. Oh, they yell to you, Leah? You're a plant whisperer. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
They don't say anything to me. My oven says burn, 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 but
Burn, baby, burn.
it totally does.
Oh.
I can't bake, but, I can cook. Yeah. Yeah. Um, so we were talking about some of the things that we were getting in, and, we were talking a lot about water this week too. So that's gonna be interesting. I feel like, the water is another part of the divine feminine. We were talking about how much that brings in this week too.
Yeah, and I got this card for today. Very, very look at that current. It
Wow.
wraps around the person and then goes like around them, through them. It's pretty cool.
And she looks like she's working with pranic energy too at the same
Hmm.
time, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Like sending, wow, that makes my palms tingle.
Yeah, I really love like her hand positions. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Is
And
she
then coming
pregnant?
from the feminine. I was wondering that.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Julie, I love that. Womb waters.
Oh, womb waters.
Yeah, amniotic fluid.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah. Hey, Val, how are you? Oh, Miss Charlotte, emotions.
Whew.
Yeah, that makes a lot of
Mhm.
sense. That makes a lot of sense. You know, and I feel like when we're working with Kundalini too, we have to be really clear about our emotions, right? And um, not like if we've got things, fears that we're still hanging on to, or self doubt, or something like that, letting that go, cutting those cords. Yeah, ocean of emotion. That's a dance. I love that.
Mm.
Oh, Miss Charlotte, tears of joy and pain. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes. Final.
curious, how has everybody been feeling with this Kundalini? This is the third one. I'm just curious if there's been anything going on in your lives.
Oh,
He
honey.
is releasing.
Yeah. Been crying
Yeah.
a lot. Old ways leaving. Yeah. I do feel that too, Leah, letting go.
Hello, Colorado.
Hey, Nancy. Oh, Annie Bear's getting cut up for their happy. Oh, I love it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. KK's been cleaning, decluttering. Yeah, I've been decluttering too, which is not my normal. So
Yeah.
I'll declutter in one area and I'm like, awesome. And then like the next day I'll go declutter somewhere else and like the place I just decluttered it's like a mess again and I'm like, oh.
That is exactly what happened to me. I cleaned out everything downstairs and then moved it upstairs in the basement, and then it came all back down to the dining room, and it's all over. The dining room table exploded again, but
Yeah.
it's going. It's going.
Yeah, you have to like make a mess before it's organized. Yeah.
Yeah. Fogo Pogo says this week has been rough in general, but not sure if it's energy or something
Mm.
collective. Yeah. Snoring, Leah.
Mm.
You know, that's interesting. Actually, a lot of people believe that yawning is like a really good Kundalini breath work
Oh.
because it's one of those breathing techniques that you really do breathe in more energy and expel more or more. I just said energy. I meant oxygen and CO2, but it's energy too.
Hmm.
Oh, Miss Charlotte, I'm sorry, honey. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there are angels, aren't they, Miss Charlotte?
Oh. Yeah.
Sorry, honey. Oh, spiraling up and then down as you're trying to create. Yeah. Um, Fogo Poco, heart chakra pain and raw emotionally.
Ooh.
Oh, Janet, that's interesting. You're pulling out cords rather than cutting them, having strong visual. Janet, I'm going to use that. I love that. Like,
That's so cool because like in gardening, you want to pull the weeds because if you cut them, they're just going to grow back stronger. That's so cool.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can feel that, man. That's amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Allowing the flow with the Kundalini instead of trying to trap it and guide it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's such a good way to put that because it is too strong, isn't it, to trap.
Mhm. Yeah, one of my favorite sayings is you can't hold on to a river. No matter how hard you try, you cannot hold on to a river.
Oh, I'm gonna use that one too.
Mhm.
I like that one too. Um, Ember, this is my first time joining in on a Kundalini
Welcome.
channeling. Beautiful, honey. Well, we're talking about the energy of everybody that's been working here with the Kundalini and the collective. It's kind of
Mhm. Yeah, hand in hand.
blended a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good day, Mountain Seeker. Um, yeah, decluttering is messy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cleaning, crying, fussing. Um, and I think that's we were talking about what we were seeing, and I've been seeing this avalanche, and it's kind of a metaphor, but I do think there'll be some avalanches too because I could just see it on this mountain. But it's like also a metaphor for all that energy coming in and being really gentle with ourselves and kind to ourselves. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yawning is. Oh, go
it
ahead. I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry, but yeah, just for, the folks that, this is the first one that they're seeing. This is the third one, but it doesn't matter, if you haven't seen the first 2. We pretty much just, like for me, I have a light language, that draws in, and then Teri also does, meditation for, the Kundalini energy. Um, and for me, I didn't know anything about Kundalini. Um, and the way that I experienced it during the first 2 was definitely, I would say, just waves, like you were talking about, like this wave of something that wasn't there before is now there, and it kind of sparked, not kind of, it did, it sparked, something that I've been thinking about doing. I started doing it, and it was just time. And so that's how my experience so far with the Kundalini is. It's nice and it's gentle and it's nothing like what I thought it was going to be. Um, so welcome, and you came to a good one.
Yeah. That's interesting, Amber. Perhaps that's what I've
Mm.
been traversing. I have this deep sorrow that pops up now and then know that it's entirely mine.
It isn't entirely mine. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Everybody's talking about yawning and how good it is. It is. It's one of the best breath works that
Yeah.
you can do. Yeah.
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 That's really an interesting what you said, Ember, about the like this deep sorrow. Like we've had people in this community. This community, first of all, is amazing. You can really be your true, authentic self here, and we just hold each other up and support one another. But a lot of people have been feeling like tears falling that they know isn't theirs, or they don't know where it's coming from. Sometimes it would last more than a week. So yeah, good job. Good job feeling the energies and letting that flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been feeling fatigued as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I get my 3 or 4 hours of high energy in the morning and then 6 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, she's done. Yeah.
It's like the
Yeah.
battery in a video game. Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
Um, oh, interesting. Fogo Pogo, that's been my question. Heart chakra pain, being grief and grieving. Feels like my rib cage is trying to crack open.
Wow.
There is a lot of heart energy right now too, and heart chakra opening is huge, a lot like a Kundalini opening, and we've been talking about working with the high heart energy in between your heart and your throat chakra.
Hmm.
So, and how um, that angelic light that comes in with that, whether you believe in angels or you can call it any kind of light, it's that rose quartz. And when that comes in, it just softens everything. So, trying to be soft to ourselves. Yeah, hold on to a tree, Annie Bear. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things that's been helping me, like with my, with my feelings and with my energy, just because, I was feeling that I needed to get ready for whatever this year is going to, um, show us or what this year is going to be. And so I kind of, so I stopped drinking wine, but I found like an alternative, just like Annie Bear Seven Feathers here. She just posted something where there are these tools to help. Like she stopped smoking, using something, and it's so nice to not stop something just off the bat. Because for me, I get it in the neck, I get throbbing headaches and whatnot. Um, but that's really helped me with my ups and downs. So, when the collective or whatever it is, like Annie Bear was saying, it could be the souls returning home through us, as if we're the doorway or the portal. It just really helps me focus on what needs to be done instead of kind of arguing with my body. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love that. I'm sorry, Annie Bear, I didn't see that. That's beautiful. But yeah, there's all this energy coming in. And this is a good time, I feel like, to start working with our Kundalini, because I feel like there's so much energy coming in with the blue light energy and
Mm.
Hopi prophecy and diamond light. It's what I call it. And diamond light is like it's a sutra, and it's not a very well known sutra, and it's instant awakening. And instant awakening can be hard. It's not a great thing, and it does bring a lot of tears, but it is one of the most beautiful things at the same time in the world. Like Eckhart and all these people have it. Moses walks out into the desert and comes back and knows all these things, and Yeshua, and just all of a sudden this instant awakening. So we're bringing this in really softly, and JJ Tuta has introduced us very, very softly to this energy. So being aware of all your feelings and knowing that we're all here together with this.
Yeah, we're not alone, especially with this community. This, showing up, and I just love that people take time out of their day to come in and spend this time with us.
Yeah. That's a good question, Leah. We hear a lot of people will be leaving. Any thoughts on this? You know, um, you go ahead.
Um, it's not like it's not black and white. It's kind of the feeling that my teachers are showing me. Um, It's almost as if they're showing me people leaving, but people coming. Tita no shitita, kind of like a quick rollover. Like a quick rollover. It's kind of like when you're playing volleyball and you rotate and you're gonna sit out for a little bit, but maybe the coach can come in and like give you a couple of hints, and then you go back into the game. So that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like there is going to be changes. This is transformation. And a lot of us came here to help with the transformation. And there's probably a lot of souls that decided, well, I'll come down for a while, but I'm not going through that. So,
Mhm. Yeah.
they have these contracts. But yeah, we have had a lot of fatalities with the virus and
Yeah.
fights abroad and wars and whatnot. That's a good point, Miss Charlotte.
Yeah.
And but we
Hi,
have a
Jonathan.
lot of people here helping us with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and lots of walk-ins stepping in, Jonathan. Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of people are coming in to help right now. We're a super hot ticket. I'll take that. Yeah. Yeah, the dirty work ahead, right? And so
Yes.
that is, another way of working with this energy is looking at that and seeing, well, we're creators and this is creative energy, the Kundalini energy, and
Mhm.
changing what we're manifesting. Because if we're on this high plane with this energy and creating a different situation for ourselves, just by our outlook of it sometimes with a pure awareness, and witnessing awareness. So that, yes, we can feel the pain or we can feel the sorrow or we can feel the joy, but we're watching ourselves do it. And also coming at it with a different light, not getting attached to the toxins.
Mhm.
Uh, right. Find the middle. No judgment. Thank you, Leah. Yeah. Letting go of the judgment. Yeah. That's a huge part of it. Oh, aloha, Jonathan. You're that Jonathan. Okay. Now I know who you are. Yeah. Yeah. It's so important.
Lori says a lot of us are dying to the old inside of us and waking up to the new DNA we are shifting into. It's an old energy that needs to leave the earth so the new can rise. Yeah, that ties right into the let's step out to the sidelines and then come right back in. Ooh, my heart just did a little flippy floppy.
Yeah. Ditto.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's excellent, Lori. Yeah, I love that. That's what I've been saying for 15 minutes, and you said it in one sentence. Thank you. She's really good at that. A lot of
Yeah.
people here are.
And they've got us. They know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Um,
Welcome, BJ.
when we get frustrated and it seems things are stuck and slow, we ask for sudden growth and downloads. Then we have to process quickly. Exactly.
Mm.
So, being very gentle with ourselves, bringing in that pink light and asking for help, and also a lot of self-care. And they're telling me to stay in that. Annie Bear's been talking a lot about the hollow bone and staying centered right where you need to be. Like, don't take in the problems of the whole world. Be aware of them, but don't hold them in your heart. Because then you're just absorbing everything. It's like you have a bucket and you keep filling it up, and pretty soon you can't go anywhere.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
the Amazon packages that show up at my door, but nothing ever leaves.
Oh my God, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep
It's the
asking.
perfect analogy for this. It's like you can't hold on to, you know, you can't hold on to all the cardboard boxes. You have to like recycle that, or you're just going to be tripping over stuff.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah.
Got to recycle those boxes.
Yeah. Unconditional love means no conditions projected on others or allowed projected on us. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a good way to put that, Paisley. Annie Bear says JJ Diana casually shared what hollow bone means in Lakota.
Oh,
I had
wow.
no idea. I saw that. Oh yeah, it means
Yeah.
medicine person.
Oh, I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Hi, Fatima. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing? Um, Neighbors keeps telling his wife if one thing comes in, one thing has to come out. It is an exchange of energy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Kimberly, that's beautiful. Yeah. Need to hold space for ourselves so we can breathe. Um, yeah, and Rossi's mentioning the Schumann resonance. So as this rises and we get all these solar flares, it is a lot of light coming into us. It's like that diamond light, and Kundalini energy. So like Chuta said, that we're to introduce ourselves to these things gently and hold space for ourselves.
Okay, my people want to come on in.
Oh, good.
They're knocking on the door.
Yay.
Thank you, Annie Bear. Thank you for sharing that. I do feel like so my people are just going to come in with the light language. And the best way to receive for anyone that's new here is to, if it's just ask if this is for your best and highest good. I like to close my eyes and open up my heart space because my language actually did come from my heart space, which is a whole other story. But I'm just going to see what they have to say to experience this Kundalini medicine. Patu kamako, anishtitanoka, mashtita kiana yetita, yetita. Gotta turn off all my lights. And they are bringing in metaphors like from the bees that are building the hive. And they're like, even bees need to clean up before they start creating more. So this is talking about cleaning up ourselves. Yatu pamashtata, our dwellings. Yetita mashtata ko ishemayewa. Because they're like, the things that are coming in need space. They need space within, and they need space on the outside of us as well. And they're saying this would be Tito mashtata ko ishema tuakana ashtata kiana ashtita yena tanashtita. Just imagine if bees were doing their creation, but it was cluttered or dirty. It's like they wouldn't stay there. They would go and they would make a new dwelling somewhere else. And that's also a good thing to think about. How are you with where you are? Where you are in the personal, like how are you with your dwelling? How are you, whatever your day, whatever your week, whatever your year, really look at that and just see if you're thinking like a bee, do I need to go somewhere else? It really, anutita mashtita, really important for this year. Kukanoshtita and the ones following is to really be ready to receive, ready to receive collectively, ready to receive personally. So it's time to clean out those closets within ourselves as well. If there's something that you're working on, I feel like these things might go a little bit faster for us for cleaning out our inner closets. Like, what do we have in there? And because this medicine that's all around us, it's like we can open this window in ourselves and have it flow through us. But you don't want to have dirty windows. You don't want to have like dusty window coverings that the wind will like blow that all over. It's like almost thinking about it with like a perfect pitch of resonance and vibration. Like, look around your house. What can we do? Do we need to move some furniture, vacuum underneath it, move the furniture or whatnot? Kutita. Ya tanako ishewa. New energy, new energy. Kutita mashtita. Ashtita mama ku ishemaye. Atita, atita, nata tanoshtita. They're like, wouldn't it be great if we had a room that was like the forest room in our house where we could go and stand barefoot and feel the soft moss and feel the roots of the trees underneath, and like how good that would feel. And so for the people who like, they're just saying there is a way to bring in some of that lovely stuff. Ashtatano ikanoshtita, bring some of the outside in. Katu kita, ashtatano kiatanashtita. And go outside like the bees. The bees just don't stay inside the hive. The bees, they go around and they say hello to the flowers, and they do the collecting. They collect their food. Aye, aye, aye. And just like the bees with like the EMF energy, like the bees do go through some of that, and they have to cleanse before they come inside their house. So cleansing before you come inside your house when you've ventured out. Uka, uka, ntatama ku isheya, yeshewa. Ashtatano titado ka eshewa, yetitano shtita. They're showing me for some reason a whale. Like before the whale goes back into the ocean. Atue titano moshtita maku eshewa. I think they're talking about like one in captivity, something in captivity going back into the ocean. There needs to be like a cleansing. Yatitano pashtitano ka eshtata yetita. Nata maku eshewa. Yay, Tita. And so now they would like to bring in some of, help guide some of that Kundalini through us. Yay, Tita. Mako shewa. Yay, Nata. So just imagine somewhere in your body, you're opening up the windows, and the curtains are, they're moving from the wind. Ushtita, ushtita, nakayewa. Anywhere on your body. Kiana, kiana. Ashtitanoika, and it's like a breath of fresh air. Ukiana kukshishewaanoitamashtita, like peeling an orange, and that scent that we get. Makoshe kushe kushe. Anaye pashewa. So we're calling in the honeybee. Aokushe matio tio noshtita, with its beautiful vibration. Anutita, and the gifts that it picks up out in nature. Ushe, ushe. And they're talking about how the bee does go from one thing to another, and it helps them, it helps the plants grow, the trees bear fruit. So we are bearing fruit this year and the years beyond. Totama ashtita maku eshewa. Panui tanushtita pakoshe pukushena kyatiana ashtita. Yana ya, yana ya. Ashtita ye tita makushe 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 kyatanashtita. Yay, Tita. And they say that Tutanoshtita, for the ones that are uncomfortable with the bee, Kutitamakushewa, Anuitamakushe, it can be a bird. Birds love to move things around. It can be a butterfly. Unana, unana. Anything you're seeing is perfect. Panuititamakushema, yay, yay, Tita Noshtita, and seeing it come through the window. But where does it exit? Where would you like the energy, this medicine, to exit? It goes through us and we experience it. Yano kia, yano kia, ye tita shema wa shewa, ma tuita, ma ye, feeling it in our heart space. Making sure there's an opening on the other side of us, anywhere if you're choosing. Kushe nakaka ye tita. And while we're experiencing this, Yatuita, we're going to be going up into the head. And we're just going to be talking to Titonoshtita, the things we're aware or unaware of inside the head. Yatitanoshtita, Yamashe, Maeshewa, and talking about a receiver. Yatitanoshtita, that may be Tutanoshtita, Ashtitanoka, clogged in a way. Kititama, Ashtitama, Ku Eshewa. Ananaka eshtita, yetita, yetita. And we want to be sending the titanoshtita, sending and receiving through this antenna. Like holding our hand out and taking tutamako oshe tatanoshtita, yetita, the remembering back into our hands, back into ourselves, the remembering. Kukanuka eshtita, ashtita, yeni titamako eshewa. It's like we have towels, like wet towels over our head. And if you try to like talk through a wet towel, it's so muffled that you can't hear. There's no connection. Tutamako eshewa, yetita, yetita. So if it's for your best and highest good, just give permission for this towel to be lifted off of us. And just see it lift up and fall back. And just sit there. Feeling the wind for the first time. They are bringing in places like the Devil's Tower, like special places. Connecting to special places that are important. Ao katita. Yeah, panoka shewa. And when it's almost as if when the towel is taken off and we're connected with giving and receiving, we can go. I just see these beautiful like blue lights, like going from like me to Teri to like pyramids to everywhere on this planet. Yato kama shewa, in the planet, on the planet, ashtita, and above the planet. Makotita, nataka shewa, yenata noshtita. Just imagine the things that we can experience. Datitama koshe kushe kushe. Ana tama kuita, ashtita, the things we can hear. Mawa shewa. Anu, the ones we've been missing and longing for. Tutitanoshtita, for the people who feel that their family isn't here. Atutita, atutita, atutita. May we hear them. Patuta, even if it's a whisper now. Kutita maushewa. Aye, aye, aye. Titanos titama kurshewa. Ano titano kapanos tita ye tita. And they're brushing our hair back to put the crowns on us. Ya pano titama kurshewa noe shewa. The one I'm seeing is gold. Patuta pako ushema ka yewa. And just receiving. Someone might be receiving emerald, an emerald crown. Yato tita, ashtita, whatever it is you're receiving from our ato tita, from our people. Kiapa, kiapa. I feel like these are more star people. Paku shema, paku shema. And it's like there's also adorning us for something with the ears. Ato tita no katanoshita, to help. Paku natama ko ashamaku ewa. Aye tita, and just giving permission to mawa shewa, if this is for you. Kiatonoshte tao ko shema kiatiatiana ka shewa. Giving permission for the adornments to tonoshtita ye anatash, to help activate ourselves. Yatui tamako shema ye pa kukanashtita. Yeni titama kashewa, in that part of our head, from ear to ear. Kukita, 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 and activating. Kutita moshtatano, the things that might have been hidden. Altitama ku ishe tita, itititita, ma ishe pau pau kunata totonashtita. Ye titanaka. Yay, titanaka. And they're placing something over the throat area as well. Putitanoshtita, one might look at it as protection, but it's actually made out of this tutanoshita, this amazing material. Kita, na tutonoshtita mako ishewa. Yena tamako ushe. And I'm sensing it's something to do with the vibration. Makotita, like the voices, the songs, the dancing, everything with our body. Kunatitonoshtita, it's as if this helps. It's like beating a drum. Where the sound goes further than we can even imagine. Kuka patukia, maku yapaka, ana shemaukia, mau yawa, yatita, ashtatana, kiatana, ashtitana. Like, look at us now. Kitita, we've got the crown, we've got the antenna. Kiata, look at us now. Isheka, pat. We are on our way. Yay, tita. Just checking in with the energy flowing through our open windows. Leave that open as much as you want it to be open, or you can go ahead and close the windows now. You can always open them again. And they, instead of saying goodbye, they're saying greetings. Just saying hello to the new us. Greetings. And they have their hands on our shoulders. And they're like, see you soon. And feel free to stay in all of that energy. If you'd like to come back, we just ask that all of us come back. What I like to do is wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, and then I just pat my head to tuck myself back in.
Wow.
Yeah, that was fun.
Powerful.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I love where they bring us.
Oh my God, it was so beautiful. And when you started out talking about the bees, I could just feel the energy of the honey too, and the sweetness of everything.
Yeah, the nectar. Yeah.
Yeah. How beautiful that was. God, there were so many things I kept writing down, and sonar with the wells, and just our new. I feel like these antennas are getting that sonar.
Yeah.
Like we're hearing new things, we're hearing new frequencies, and we're feeling them. Bee wings fluttering. Yeah, Paisley. I was hearing that too. That whisper. Yeah.
And Janet, yes, activating that which was already inside us. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I got goosebumps all over.
That's amazing, Janet. Yeah. So much of this are things that we already know, right? And remembering now, reawakening. I love it being described as a crown. I love having a stronger connection to my galactic families while still living in a moral flesh body.
Yeah. It was neat that somebody received an emerald one. Like mine was gold. There was no emerald on mine. But like an emerald crown, that just sounds like it just sounds like a sacred item, that I've never even heard about.
Yeah. Beautiful. And there was so much energy in my crown chakra. I don't know about any of you guys. I'm sure there was with that. And I don't know if anybody else feels this need to release energy. Mm-hmm. Like when Chuta was talking about opening a window and letting it out, this energy as it moves through us. But I feel like this is going to be a big part of it, is shaking it out.
I need to work on that, because I was just telling everybody, like Tuta was like, and make an opening on the other side. And I'm like, wait, did I do that?
Yeah.
I need to work on that.
Yeah. Jonathan said when the throat decoration was placed, I burst into light language song. Oh, yeah. Jonathan. Singing. Yeah. Ears ringing. I could, you saw it as the emerald halo, Jonathan says.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Jonathan. I feel like too that there's God, so many things that you said I wrote down. I was like, trying to remember, but I can't now. But the sonar coming in, and the new ways that we are perceiving things, like senses, and there's physical senses, and then there's the subtle senses, and how they're being activated, that we're hearing new things and seeing new patterns. Somebody said something about seeing patterns earlier too. Leah, I hear the river is coming from me. Or coming for me. Yeah.
Ooh, there's your river.
Yeah.
And it's emerald. Look at that. Oh, there's an emerald halo around her head.
Oh my God, there is, isn't there?
That's cool.
And then somebody's talking about the bumblebee jasper, and I've got the bumblebee jasper necklace.
Oh, nice.
That was so funny. Um, yeah, powerful hormones and changes within.
Yeah, there was a big difference with like the vibration of the honeybee compared to that gentle, delicate yet strong butterfly. I liked experiencing both of them coming through with helping guide the medicine.
Yeah.
I can't say one was better than the other. I liked both.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. I like both. I like them both. Oh, Kimberly says they make me feel genuinely cared for. They seem so
Yeah.
happy and giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you listen, oh, Sharon's talking about the buzzing. That's what I was just going to say. I love this. I am buzzing. Wonderful being with them in such a beautiful place. Yeah. Oh yeah, come back, Sonia, and listen. It was incredible. Lori says I keep asking Archangel Michael to take what I no longer need. I just hold my hand out, and the feeling is gone.
Oh, that's
Wow,
great.
that's amazing. Yeah, yeah. There is a lot of letting go right now, right? And because I think that's part of 3D. And 3D is all about constructs, isn't it? When we're born and we think, oh, well, this is red and this is blue and this is
Yeah.
emerald. And then we realize, oh, it's everything. And it's things change, right? And or we think that we have to um, be into big pharma to be healthy, right? Or
Yeah.
this is bad and this is good. And all this is changing. And with this new light and this new energy, as we move into 5D, I'm going back this a long way. So Leah or Lori, somebody back me up here with the one sentence thing. But I feel like as this happens and we're moving into this new light, it's clarity. And Chuto was speaking about that, the clarity with the throat chakra. And I feel like that clarity is going to be coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your crown had the turquoise. Yeah, that's
Nice.
beautiful, Foco. Love that. Yeah, love the energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your towel was clay. Yeah. Yeah. Jonathan, interesting that everyone is talking about the whales when they are currently back in Hawaii to give birth. Oh, Jonathan. Yeah, the whales have been really in the meditations lately too. Brenda.
Sorry to
Oh,
hear that, Brenda.
yeah. I'm sorry, Brenda. Keep in touch and let us know how you're doing. We're going to put you in healing. Lori, I keep seeing happy faces in clouds. The sky is happier. The wind is happier. The morning dew is sparkling like diamonds. I see it all day long. Yeah, that diamond light is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, I did see that in one. I don't know if it was the Kundalini or if it was when I was on with Allie, but it was just like diamond, diamond, diamond. And that's how it was like, whatever we were doing, that's how it was radiating. It was so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, oh, you accept the most beneficial outcome. Yeah. And everybody has those clairs, Rossi. They just perceive them differently. So you might know things, and feel them in a different way than I do. Or like I usually get clear cognizance and just a knowing, and then I see the colors. But everybody's so different. And
Yeah. And
JJ,
I was really lucky that I had, where I lived, I had a spiritual community. And like how my process went was I was interested in spirit stuff, crystals, like since I was little. But when I was in my, probably in my 30s, I finally had a spiritual community where I did Reiki. I took Reiki 1, 2, 3, and that really opened up what energy feels like. I took classes at the Empath Academy with Dr. Michael Smith, which just taught me how instead of blocking something, just pretend you're a screen, like a screen window, and like let it go through you when it's not your stuff. To be like a witness instead of carrying it around for them. But there's things to do. And one of the things that I know that Debbie does from Freebird Spirit is having these classes where we can all just kind of laugh and be free with practicing. Okay, I have a scent here, from an essential oil. Can anybody, smell what's in my, what's here? And you think like, I'm no good at this, but it's like, if you just practice and stretch those muscles, it's amazing what you will come up with. Yeah.
It
Like
is so
holding
much
on to objects, but you have to have a like a spiritual community. And this one's really great, but if you have one, around you through Meetup or whatever it is you have where you live, I highly, highly recommend it.
Yeah. It is so much fun. I love Debbie's classes and Kim's classes too. They're amazing. Some things to be dealt with, and everything else can't for us to handle sifts through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot. Exactly. I feel like I have to do in order for something to happen. But most of the time it feels like nothing happens.
Yeah. Yep. I've had those moments, long or short, and everywhere in between.
Yeah, and I feel like when everything starts awakening and you start remembering that the first thing is trusting and believing, but imagining. When your imagination comes in and you're like, well, I think I just heard something. Let me
Yes.
let
Yes.
me hear the sound of the bumblebee wings
Mhm.
flapping, and then you believe it, and then you know it. So those 3
Yeah.
steps,
Yeah. The
and
community I was in, it was so great. It was like they would have one person, be in a chair, and the rest of the class would be like, "Is anybody picking up anything?" And we would be able to say like, um, I'm getting the name like Beatrice. Like the person doesn't know anyone by that name, but it's like you go ahead and say it, and it's like the whole, nobody laughs, or we do when we laugh, it's together, it's
yeah,
not laughing at somebody. So yeah, and the more we practice, the better that we got.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It is really fun to, yeah, you feel really natural with your pendulum. Yeah, Sonia. So that's a great way to start too. And
Yeah.
not everybody has that, right?
Mhm.
So we all have different things, but things are just gonna start opening up for us. So I feel like being really gentle with ourselves and kind of uh, I keep saying that, working with that high heart energy and water, because being soft with yourself and
Mm.
not allowing the outside toxins, whether that's the news or some of the medicine that's out there. And I'm not a medical person at all, but just being conscious of what you're taking in. Like I need my router is horrible here, so I was like, went on to Google and to see what I could do about it, and so I signed up for 5G, and then I thought, "Well, wait a minute, 5G may not be good."
Yeah.
So it took me 10 minutes, and I called him back, and I said, "I don't want 5G, give me 2G."
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good. Kaylee's taking Reiki too tomorrow. We'll have fun with that.
Wow, Kaylee, that's great. Yeah, yeah, and energy movement is huge, isn't it? Once you start working with that,
Hmm.
I feel like that's so much fun.
Yeah. And whatever it is that's like Reiki was my gateway into the spiritual stuff. And, I use it now and then, but it's not like what I do professionally. It just like opened the doors for other things to come in for me.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
I started, my mom was really big into metaphysics, so I started when
Mhm.
I was 12
Oh, wow.
and, um, was in a group, and everybody else was like, already real people out in the world, and here I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was fun. It does help with the imagination, doesn't it, Kimberly?
Mhm.
Yeah. And, I remember I had this mantra, and this was way back when they had, the mantras. You were really loud with your mantra and very nasal quality,
Mm.
though. I think I can't remember what my mantra was. It was something like, "Mm," really loud, right? So I
Uh-huh.
do that before I go to bed and meditate. And my sister would stand outside my bedroom door, and she was like 15 or something, just we were bratty kids. And
Yeah.
just like, "Oh."
Sisters.
I know. "Mom, Patty's making fun of my mantra."
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was funny. Oh, Janet, on feng shui. I don't know that much about feng shui. I know just a wee bit, um, but, it's been so long since I've done anything. But yeah, feng shui in the home and the energy in the home is so important.
That's a great point. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Um, okay. Yeah, you're hoping it'll help with your other abilities. Yeah,
Yeah.
it will. Right,
And,
Lori?
go easy on yourself because I was the only one in Reiki class where I didn't get the hot hands. I got cold hands. And I thought I was doing something wrong. And it's like the teachers didn't know what was going on. But then it's just like that's just how it was with me. It's like it's okay if you're not like everybody else or not getting um, if you're not picking up things, that's okay too. There was plenty of times when I didn't get things. And I'm like, how come during that meditation that person like saw everything and I just saw like a dim light? Why?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, and it's, the other thing is, I mean, once it hits, and it doesn't matter if somebody's been doing it for 30 years, you're on the same level.
Mm.
I mean, once you walk into it and feel it. So,
Thank you. I am spiritual.
oh, I love your name, Lion Spiritual. Hot hands and holy fire, cold hands are healing hands. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, right. She's making fun of my mantra. Yeah. Do
Mom.
that every day. My house, you heard it a lot. But they were, and I feel like it used to be that there was a lot of, or I perceived there to be a lot of snobbery and spirituality.
Mm.
And I think now I don't see that anymore. I I don't know if I don't see it because I'm not watching it
Yeah.
or because it's getting better, but I think everybody here is so open-hearted to each other.
That's right. I forgot about that stuff. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
where somebody was, like, putting themselves, like, above others, Like, not everybody can do what I do. It's
Yeah.
like
Or
yeah.
have you read this book? Oh, you don't know that person? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Was once told, "Be careful what you ask for." Yeah, and you
yeah.
wanna wash walls. Beautiful.
I totally understand what you're saying here, just waiting for the rest of me.
Yeah.
Yes, totally get that.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Empower women, empower women. Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah, you didn't even get to
Beautiful.
talk about the Lady of Guadalupe.
Oh, yeah, we didn't, did we?
Yeah,
So, well, we'll do that next time.
okay.
And there's time for that, but yeah, we both keep seeing everything coming in, and a lot of it has to do with water and bees and sonar.
Mm.
And it's all intermingled from our guides. So yeah. Yeah, we need to exercise being empowered, right? Yeah. Oh, Lori, you're going to go to the beach, cleanse your crystals. Laugh now. We know it harms them. Yeah. Yeah. People tell us what to do, and we have to do this and we have to do that. But really, just knowing that everything's okay negates the reason to do anything, right? Just giving it that energy until you're like sitting in the Himalayas and you're doing nothing.
Yeah. Well, the thing of it too is like, yeah, I have so many crystals inside my house, like to bring them out to like charge them up at certain times of whatever. I'm just like, it took me so long. I would
Right?
have like cookie sheets filled with them and like put them outside. And then I'm like, oh, now I have to bring them back in.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would make an altar and I'd put jewelry out and crystals and
Yeah.
now I'm just like, full moon, thank you.
Yeah.
It's there. All right, everybody. Well, everybody have a great week and thank you for being here. And thank you to Todd, JJ.
Yeah. It was a pleasure. So much fun today.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So next week.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Take care.
Have a great week.